Hi everyone, it's Dobby here, and in this video we'll be learning how to make the classic Nigerian fried rice. Now this will be the best recipe you would ever come across on the web. Some of the ingredients we'll be using are rice. For this I'll be using long grain rice. I'll be using liver. What is classic Nigerian fried rice without liver? I'll be using green beans, carrots, chicken, spring onion, green peas, sweet corn, garlic, ginger, onion, and a host of other ingredients. Now for the full list of ingredients which we'll be using, as well as the things you need in your shopping list and the full recipe, I'll leave the link to all these in the description below, so you can check out the full list of ingredients as well as the recipe in the link below. Now for the first step, you'd blend the green bell peppers. This tends to add an intense flavor to the meal once you blend it. Next, you cut up the liver into smaller bits. We're going to season and fry this. I'm seasoning this with salt currently, and I'm going to leave it to marinate for about 1 hour. Before frying till dry. We're going to fry this till it gets very dry. You know the difference between dried liver and liver that is not dried. Now this tends to preserve the fried rice longer, so when you fry it till it's dry, you remove it from the oil and you set it aside. Now can you see the difference between dried liver and the way it was previously? So the liver is now dried and I'm going to remove it from the oil. So just scoop every bit of the liver from the oil and set that aside. Next, you get your mixed vegetables ready. Now for this I'll be using chopped carrots. I'll be using green peas that have been cooked, sweet corn that has been cooked, chopped spring onion, chopped green beans. I would also be using chopped green bell pepper as well as chopped onions. Going to also season this with salt. Just salt this and I'm just going to mix it. Now the next step will be to prepare the chicken stock. For this I'll be using mixed seasonings such as allspice, nutmeg, salt, basil leaf, paprika. Or you can actually mix your get a mixture that you actually prefer on your own. Add the ground onion, minced garlic, and ginger. You mix this together and cover the pot. Then you leave the chicken to cook in its juices for about 10 minutes before adding water. This helps intensify its flavor. Add water and you cover, then you cook further till the chicken is soft for about 20 minutes. And we have the perfect stock to use as a base for the fried rice. Okay, now the next step will be to separate the chicken from the stock and fry the chicken till dry. Just fry it to your taste, to the taste you actually prefer. You set that aside. Now it's time to prepare the fried rice proper. Reduce the oil in the pan to the barest minimum. You just reduce the oil in the pan. Once you've reduced the oil, you add the curry powder. We're going to activate the curry powder by frying it in oil first. It tends to intensify its flavor. So once you add the curry powder, you mix. And then you add the rinsed rice into the pan. Now this isn't parboiled rice. This is just normal rice that was just rinsed and drained. Just going to fry this for about 3 minutes on low heat. This tends to preserve the rice longer when you do it this way. Just fry it and mix it with the curry powder in the pan. Now the rice looks perfect enough. The next step will be to pour the meat stock into the rice. The chicken stock which we cooked earlier on poured in. Next, I'll add water, just enough to cover the rice in the pot. And finally, I'll add the blended green bell pepper. This tends to add a very nice, that fried rice flavor to the meal. Just mix this together to combine. And once you're done mixing, you cover the pot and allow to cook. Just cover the pot and allow the rice to cook till soft, but not too soft. And it looks so perfect. So I'm going to transfer this into a different bowl. We're going to fry the mixed veggies. To begin making the fried rice, we start by melting the butter in the pot. Just melt the butter in the pot. You can also use vegetable oil or any cooking oil of your choice, but butter tends to add a very nice flavor, very intense flavor. Once you use butter, people ask you, what did you use for this? Okay, so you just add the butter into the pot and melt the butter. And once you're done melting the butter, you add the mixed veggies into the pot and fry till it's cooked. Now usually the green beans goes in first. If I hadn't mixed this together, the green beans will go in first because it takes a longer time to soften. So it will go in first before the rest of the vegetables. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just frying everything together. You fry the veggies. Once you're done frying the veggies, you add the liver. and mix to combine everything together. Once you're done combining, you add the seasoning. You can add your crushed seasoning, any seasoning of your choice. I'm using chicken seasoning for this. You mix that together. And finally, in goes your cooked rice. So you add it little by little, just a small portion, and you fry together. You just mix to combine everything together, and all this should be done on low heat. You add little and combine till you've exhausted the whole cooked rice. And there it is, your classic Nigerian fried rice is ready to be served. So you can serve this with chicken, you can serve this with salad, you can serve this with anything you intend to serve it with. You can serve it with jollof rice by the side, you can serve it with moi moi. Anything you intend serving this with would be perfect. Now, thanks for watching this video. Now, if you did enjoy watching this video, you can give me a thumb up or hit the subscribe button so you don't miss future updates. Until next time, bye.